In this video, we'll be going over tips to improve your dog's down stay. Now what you see here is actually a very important part of dog training, which is letting the dog think. Lucian knows how to stay in a down position, but he's so focused on my hands that he's not paying attention to what I'm asking. So I give him a moment, and then he figures it out. Because that was a challenging situation for him, I give him a treat for getting down there, but then I also give him a couple more treats for staying there before we move on. Now my goal here is to walk in a circle around him. But since he's already shown me that he's not completely in the working mindset, as you can see right here, I'm gonna help him out a little bit. Which means that I'm breaking the exercise down into its smallest parts. Can you stay in that spot while I walk 5 feet in one direction? If he gets up, as you can see, I'm bringing him right back to the original spot, and then I'm starting over again. That's very important because I want him to know that when I say stay, that means stay in that spot. So when he jumps up and says, well, can I stay over here? No, we're gonna go right back here. I want you to stay in this spot. Can I stay over here? No, we're gonna stay in this spot. Now it's at this point that I could offer some sort of correction or reminder, which would speed the process along. However, he's so focused on the treat that I want him to slow down and choose to focus on me. In this way, I'm able to reward him for choosing me over the treats, as opposed to simply rewarding him just for laying down, which increases my value. So again, I'm breaking it down into its barest parts, just me being able to step out of his field of vision and then come back. He got up again, but this time I'm gonna ask him to do something more easily accomplished because I want him to maintain his confidence during this exercise. As you can see, this time I'm able to make a full lap, but just at the end he starts to get up. That's okay, I decided to give him the treat anyway, and that's because, as we mentioned, I wanna maintain his confidence in this exercise. As we saw in the beginning of the video, Lucian is very smart, and when I gave him a moment to stop and think, he figured out what I was asking for. Because in his mind, he's thinking, well, if this behavior isn't getting me what I want, then what other behaviors have I done in the past that have gotten me a reward? What's interesting about this segment is, as you can see, I'm finally able to start making full circles around him, and he's almost got it down. However, then we get to this point and he pops up. And this is a very common thing we see in both dogs and humans, which is we start to see a period of growth and development, and then all of a sudden it seems like it just drops off. And then we go through it a couple more times and we see their confidence start to raise. And now we see it rise to a level of proficiency that they hadn't been at before. And you can see that they're really starting to get it now. I always like to end every session on a positive note, so I ask for one more successful repetition, and then I go ahead and release him. And shortly after this video, then we go play as a reward for both of our hard work.